ass grip. Only one throw when the tires grip. HVRL championship. Hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throw when the tires grip. Yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throw when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throw when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flag man twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throw when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throw when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throw when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throw when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throw when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throw when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flag man twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throw when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throw when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throw when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throw when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my toe, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flagman twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my toe, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flagman twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my toe, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on a banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flag man twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to HVRL Championship Series. This week we're at Kansas Speedway. I'm joined tonight with Shane Johnson. Shane, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. I'm excited for a fun night at Kansas.
Absolutely, man. Me too. I know I unfortunately missed last week, but glad to be back. How did last week's race go? Was I? No, I was
you were here last week, brother.
I was here.
You had me lost for a second.
I missed the IndyCar series.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I had to unfortunately stay at work that night. So I know we had some good racing last week, but we were talking beforehand. You said there were some guys you kind of wanted to keep an eye on out tonight.
Well, I went back and watched the race of the last Kansas race. Chris Weiniger finished second. I don't know if Noah Tills is here. He won the race. Looks like he's not here. Chris Weiniger finished second. Chad Bass finished fourth. And Travis George finished 10th. So I figured those guys would be a couple trucks to watch. I know Bobby Grady did well at the Kansas race. I know Chris Romano did well at the Kansas race. I don't know if he is racing tonight. So a couple drivers to watch. I know turn 4 is going to be tricky for a lot of drivers getting on exit. So I'll be looking at that, as well as the 3 lines here. So I'm excited for a fun race and to see these guys drive from the back to the front.
Absolutely, I am too. I mean, I love this track. This is a super fun track. Definitely a high-speed track, and like you were saying, there's 3 different lines you can take on this specific track, so I'm excited to see if we get some 3-wide action going on tonight. And last week's winner, Zach Rongich, let's see if he is on track currently. He has the 6th fastest time with a 30.78. He's looking pretty good out there. I mean, qualifying in the top 10, coming off a win last week, so I know he'll be excited about that, along with his teammates, Nick Rader and hold on, I'll catch up. Give me a second. It's Nick Rader, Zach Rongich, and once I see his name, I'll know. Connor Lane, which he is not, doesn't look like he's put down a lap yet. Or he has, but he's not on track. But we definitely got some fast guys tonight. 2 weeks in a row, those teammates have finished 1, 2, and 3, so I'm sure they're going to be going for it again tonight.
Yeah, man, looking forward to it. And, I've said it every week. I'm ready to see which one of the vets step up. I say vets is, his guy that's been around HVRL for a while. I'm still trying to get loaded in here to see who all's racing. I'm having some issues, but I'll be there as soon as I can.
Absolutely. I mean, we'll with everybody watching at home, you've got that tower on the left side of your screen of Nick Rader with the fastest lap of 30.6. He's super fast tonight, following behind his teammate Zach Rongich, who jumps up into second with the fastest time. I'm curious to see what the qualifying times are going to look like, because they're running in a pack right now. Definitely got some draft going on.
Yeah, the draft definitely matters here at Kansas.
Absolutely, and unfortunately I haven't had a lot of time to put in with these trucks here, but super excited to see how much the draft is going to determine where you are on the track and how you enter the corner and exit the corner. Super excited.
I would say there's not much difference in the ARCA car and the truck here. It's kind of similar. I mean, it's a really fast track. You do have to watch out for the exits though and not hit the wall. I'm sure the turn 4 at least is going to bite a lot of these trucks tonight. as Forrest Martin hits the wall. It is good to see Jim Duda up in third place. Bobby Grady continuing to show fast pace. Romano continuing to show that he belongs in this series.
Oh, yeah, I've got Zach Rongich here, last week's winner. Zach, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
How are you feeling tonight, man? I mean, you're currently second fastest time in practice, and you're coming off a win last week. How are you feeling about tonight at Kansas?
Car feels good. It's just going to be how you can position your car to have a little bit of clean air so you can get the front end to rotate and carry it off an exit. But I don't get to qualify this race, so I have to come from the back, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. And but feel confident. Car's good.
Absolutely, man. I mean, 2 weeks in a row, you and your two teammates, Nick Rader and Connor Lane, have finished 1, 2, or 3. I'm assuming that's the plan here again tonight.
That is the plan, but that's not racing all the time. So we'll see how she turns out, but we'll try our best.
You got any kind of specific strategies going into tonight, fuel-wise, pitting-wise?
Oh, I can't tell you guys that. Come on now.
Oh, what? You're not going to give the broadcast booth a little bit of insider information?
I don't know who's listening.
Have people watch it after. I like to run on the high side here. Do you give us what lane you like here? You prefer here at Kansas?
I like the bottom. I like the high side to position yourself or to set something up. But I like the bottom. I feel like you can. I mean, they're always going to get the run on you by the end of the straightaway if you do that. But I'm going to do that as long as possible, and then I'll move up whenever I have to. And I'll use it to set up or whatever. But I've made passes on the bottom during practice, so we'll see how she grips up.
Absolutely, man. Well, we'll let you get back to your team here. Do any of you guys get to qualify tonight?
Lord, I don't know. I don't know. Alex does, I think. Me and Nick do not.
I'll get that pulled up.
All righty, brother. Well, we wish you luck in tonight's race, and we're going to watch some qualifying laps here.
All right, sounds good.
Have a good luck to you, brother. That was Zach Rongich, last week's winner at Richmond Raceway. Do you have a specific pick for tonight, Shane?
Well, I just have got loaded up. So I'm looking at practice times here. I'll have my pick ready to go before we start.
All right.
Before the green flag drops.
I'm going to go ahead and give you mine. Mine tonight is going to be Christopher Romano. Mine's going to be Romano for sure.
He can do it, man. Like I said, he belongs in this series.
Absolutely, he belongs in. He's always super fast, and man, he kept up really well last week. I think he got into some unfortunate scuffles there at the end of the race that ended up pushing him back, but he ran up front a lot, as we'll go around with Christopher Romano one time for his qualifying lap.
And if my math serves me right, it looks like we have 12 trucks that are unable to qualify tonight.
It's going to be tough to get around these guys. I mean, all these guys here are good. And
I think it's going to be interesting to see which one of these guys can get to the front first. We know there's going to be some pace to see who the first one can get to the front, or we're going to see if who qualifies first can hold the lead. Absolutely,
as Chris Romano completes his first time around with a 30.9, so about 0.3 off the pace we were seeing in practice. Let's see if he gets a little bit better, a little bit faster of a lap time here. And I really like that car he's running. That thing is nice and pretty and purple. I like it. Wilder jumps up to the front with a 30.8. Romano coming around for the second time. 30.872. See if Wilder can get any faster times than that. Forrest Martin jumps up to the front.
Forrest is a very good qualifier. He'd tell you otherwise, but knowing Forrest as long as I have, he always qualifies really well.
Absolutely, he does. Let's go around with Justin Nava here. I think he was also a part of the HBR team for the championship
And
series.
I would like to announce that HBR is now official team in the championship series. Nava has signed. Our HBR brother Nava has signed with the roster, and now HBR is an official team here in the championship series.
Absolutely. As my tower is messed up, I'll get that fixed. But it looks like Brandon Dayhoff has the fastest lap with a 30.7.
And as we know, Dayhoff can definitely get it done here at Kansas, one of his better tracks.
Absolutely, you can see Justin Nova go around the second time. Jumps up into 8th. So good job on Justin Nava here. We still got a few more guys. Looks like they're still out on track. William Roberts jumps all the way up to 2nd in his qualifying lap. And Justin Morgan is kind of just chilling on the track. It looks like everybody that could qualify did. So while we get everybody up, we'll go the top 5 real quick is Brandon Dayhoff, William Roberts, Forrest Martin, Sean Wilder, and Sean Happick are the top 5 qualifiers tonight. And then those 12 trucks that were not able to.
Which is over a 10th. Dayhoff's time is over a 10th slower than what they were setting in practice by the 23. Not so much 38. So we'll see. Can Dayhoff keep the lead? He's very good out front. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I'm curious to see which one of these guys in the back get the front first.
Absolutely. And while we wait on these guys to get gridded up and go over the drivers' meeting, we will be right back.
HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flag man twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flag man twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah, HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my toe, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flag man twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah, HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift.
All right, everybody, we are back, and we've got drivers meeting done. So these guys are going to be ready to go here in just a minute. But before we get going, we will go over our grid here with Brandon Dayhoff starting in first, William Roberts starting in second, Forrest Martin starting in third, and Sean Wilder in fourth. Sean Happick is going to be starting fifth, Chris Romano in sixth, Danny Gross in seventh, Joshua Morgan in eighth, Justin Nava starting in ninth, and Wyatt Hicks to round out the top 10. Starting in P11, we have Justin Morgan. In P12, we have Charlie Morgan. Starting P13, we have Alex Kier and Hunter West on the outside of him in row 7. Row 8, we have Connor Lane, which doesn't look like he's on track yet. We have Nicholas Cote starting in 16th. And row 9, we have Zach Rongich starting in 17th and Nick Rader in 18th, the two teammates. And row 10, we have William Kern, P19, and Jim Duda, P20. Row number 11, we have Mr. Joe Hudson and Bryce Tucker. Row 12, we have Anthony Hall and Bobby Grady. In row 13, we have Ernest King and Dylan McClain, who's on a really, really hot streak right now. Two wins in a row for him. And last but not least, we have Mr. Jeff Garand, who is starting in was going to be P27. So these guys are going to get going here in just a second. And we were talking before, Shane. You said you already had a pick for the race and the paint schemes?
Yeah, I mean, you already picked your guy. I think tonight I'm going to go with Cote. He did really well last week. There was a good battle between him and the 27 down to the end. I think Cote's a sure pick. I like the paint scheme I like tonight is the 23. That Dylan Hart scheme looks really good under the lights, and I think it's definitely the truck to look at tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, I think my favorite paint scheme of the night is still probably Christopher Romano with that purple Sim Magic. I think that one's going to be one of my favorites, along with the 15 of Justin Nava. I mean, you've got the...
And so you were talking about Dylan McClain. He's won 2 races in a row. He's definitely, a truck to watch. Bobby Grady's always fast here. He did really well here at the last race. I think that the RQR guys are going to be fast. Jim Duda's going to be fast. But I'm still curious to see which one of the vets step up. I know I keep mentioning it, but I just want to see it. I want to see what they can do.
I think tonight's going to be, it looks like, I'm going to take a wild guess here and say Brandon Dayhoff. I know he qualified on pole, which is always a great thing for qualifying lap, but you have to have that pace throughout the race. And as me and you both know, Brandon Dayhoff is good at this track. He likes this track. He'll run that high side, that bottom side. It doesn't really matter where you put him. He's going to be good here. So I think if anybody's going to step up tonight, it's going to be Brandon Dayhoff.
He's a hard pass, and, especially when he's in the lead. When he's in the lead, he usually keeps it. So it's definitely going to be exciting to see how that plays out. And he's got his teammate Forrest Martin there with Justin Nava, the new addition, not far behind.
Absolutely. I mean, there's so many good guys. It's hard to take a pick on who you want to win this week. I think Anthony Hall and William Kern, along with Hunter West, are going to be somebody to watch out for.
Jace, I raced in the Cup Series last year. I really wanted to race in this series this year, but I'm already racing the trucks, and I'm glad to be here in the booth, man. It's really fun to call in this race with you, and I think I'm having just as much fun watching these guys race as I will be racing myself.
Absolutely, and I tell you what, it's a lot less stressful on us. we have to deal with other drivers during the week when we race.
Dayhoff can't fire us in the booth, can he?
No, he can't. No, he can't. As it looks like their pace car is going to dive off here. Brandon Dayhoff is going to lead us off to the green flag. And it is time for racing here at Kansas Speedway. Justin Morgan with the black flag to start the race off.
I believe that's going to be corrected by Randy. There was an issue at the beginning of the race with the black flag.
I got you there. As Brandon Dayhoff decides to stick to that bottom line, Forrest Martin going to follow in right behind him. Looks like the 83 of William Roberts is going to try to use a little bit of that draft to get around Forrest Martin and running that middle line. The 52 of Sean Happick right behind him.
And a lot of these trucks with the apron, in the IndyCar, it's not something you want to do, but, you can run the apron here in the stock car and cut off some of that time. So look for trucks to do that as well.
Absolutely, and we were talking about it earlier, but when we talk about preferred lines, I guess it would really matter the track temp and then how comfortable you are as well. Like for me personally, I like running the top line because it feels like I carry more speed throughout the corner, but somebody like Brandon Dayhoff loves to run the bottom line.
Yeah, I'm a high guy, man. The higher the track, the higher you can race at the track, the better I am, man. That's just how I race and what I'm good at.
Brandon Dayhoff set the fastest lap as William Roberts is going to dive to the inside of Brandon Dayhoff for the race lead. Brandon Dayhoff
and he cuts across his nose.
Brandon's not going to like that. He's not going to put up with that for long as the 83 comes across his nose again.
We'll see trucks, in this championship series, these guys will be 3 wide. I won't put it past them.
Absolutely not. I mean, and we're still side by side all the way through 10th place. As the 86 kind of shoves Forrest Martin a little high as they are 3 wide coming out of turn 2. Watching Mr. Sean Happick run that inside line to get around Brandon Dayhoff. Take a look further back in the field here. Watching Mr. Bobby Grady, he's kind of in the middle of all this mess and has a really good
got
run.
Loose when he was in the middle there.
Yeah, he did. Got a really good run around the 78 coming up to the 35. And he's going to stick to that high side. So we're 3 wide behind him with Hunter West, Nick Rader in the 77 of Alex Kier.
William Kern's already, did William Kern qualify?
No, we did not.
I don't think so. He's already up to 6th place.
Yes, he's up 13 spots. And like I said, he's going to be one to watch out for tonight. He was having a really good run last week and got into an unfortunate situation where it kind of damaged his truck, but looks like he's going to come back for redemption this week at Kansas.
And Little Birdie told us that this is one of his tracks, so we'll see what happens with William Kern.
Well, whoever that Little Birdie is, I'm going to sit here and agree with him. He is the biggest mover, up 15 spots.
Danny Gerst in the middle again.
That's a good-looking truck of Danny's as well. I like that bright blue, almost, I don't know what color you would call that, but that bright blue truck, I like it.
And William Kern is in 4th place. Makes me want to get back and watch his run.
Absolutely, and it would not surprise me at all if we see him here in the lead soon. Right along with him, as he's obviously figured something out that these guys have not.
Forrest Martin looking to the inside of the 44 here.
And William Kern is pushing for that lead, as he is now right on the back bumper of Brandon Dayhoff.
NASCAR might be pulling that truck into inspect it before the race is over.
They might, as fast as he is.
And Happy's right behind him. Happy did qualify, though. I've got my list up here, and there's just so many that didn't qualify. But so far, William Kern's the one, doesn't matter. He's there.
Absolutely, and like I said, he's up 13 spots, and he's going to send Brandon to the inside. And
we got a caution.
17 and the 38 around.
I was going to say, it looked like Rongich.
See if I could take a look and see what happened to him. He's already around.
Crash camera did not initiate.
No, it did not. As we'll try to get a good look on this here. Zachary Rongich running the inside line. Slowly coming up the track. And just barely touches that left front of the 78 and gets around as he gets a little bit of airtime. The 23 and Anthony Hall both trying to miss here. As we get a couple of guys, I mean, just involved, just trying to miss it. It looks like the 38 and the 17 got the worst of it there. Go back and watch it at full speed. Watch it from Hunter West's point of view. Gets it spun around and back going again, so good on him. And just an unfortunate situation is now we've got guys pitting. Quite a few. Brandon Dayhoff stayed out. Sean Happick stayed out. Justin Nava, Jim Duda, Forrest Martin, Danny Gross. And look, I would assume Nicholas Cote stayed out as well. So William Kern went to pit in and got a full tank of gas. I'm curious to see if he got any tires or not. Doesn't look like it. Looks like everybody just got fuel. William Kern being the first in and first out, with just a fuel only.
So I went back and watched Kern's run from lap 1 till now, and he didn't do anything special. He ran the apron, cut the apron on the front stretch. running a low lane. You know, but it was enough to get him past some cars. A couple cars got loose. But, you know, other than cutting the apron, he just ran the bottom lane, picked them off one at a time, and then here he is.
Absolutely. I mean, we've talked about this before. It's consistency and smooth inputs that will put you in the front. And obviously that is what William Kern has done tonight. And even
definitely in a rhythm.
Absolutely. Even going to pit, he's still up 9 spots from where he began this race, running into the top 10. Take a look at my pick here. Christopher Romano is in 12th. Still running around. He's down 7 spots, but right outside the top 10. I apologize. He's running 13th. As Nicholas Cote is up into 6th, up 10 spots. Jim Duda is up into 5th, up 15 spots. Curious to see if we get a good restart here. As Jim Duda's leaving a little bit of space, but everybody's going to get called up. It's like a slight checkup. As the pace car is going to dive off here. Brandon Dayhoff going to lead the field. See if he gets a good jump on these guys.
Green, green, green.
And don't sleep on Justin Nava. That's one thing I know he can do is drive the truck. And he's up to 3rd place.
Absolutely. Brandon Dayoff gets a good little jump on the field there. Justin Nava.
And that's going to bring HVR to 1, 2, 3.
Yes, they are. If Forrest Mark can get around Sean Happick.
William Kern is coming to the middle 3 wide.
William Kern is
Dylan
on
McClain
a
with
mission
him
tonight.
Cote's up there.
Absolutely. William Kern
23's
is
up there.
Sean Happick is up to 2nd. The 15 is going to look to the inside of Jim Duda. Forrest Martin giving Justin Nava a good push down the backstretch. The 33 going to come down in front of the 15. Brandon Dayhoff still holding on to that lead, but not by much.
Dayhoff's hard to pass, man. When he's out front, he likes the clean air. Well, who doesn't like clean air? But, you know, just Dayhoff knows how to get the job done.
Absolutely, and with these pit strategies that we've seen, we've had a few guys stay out and a few guys go in. And we're not very far from pitting here. Stages are at 40 and 80. So we got a little ways to go, but curious to see how these pit strategies are going to play out as we go 3 wide into turn 1. The 83, the
watching
86,
Kern here, he's
15.
moved up a lane. They're going to make it 3 wide. Cote and Forrest Martin sideways into Cote up in the traffic.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
We'll have to go back and watch that as well. So William Kern is going to shoot it, try to shoot it 3 wide. Everybody holding their line pretty good. The 9 slides up. Just barely taps the 31, and the 19 was already going around before any initial contact.
Oh, he was. Man.
I believe we may have a bit of a net code here.
That's a net code if I've ever seen one.
Let's take a look at Forrest Martin's in-car.
Unless he's loose, coming off exit. You'll have to watch his watch his input in car there.
I believe we had a case of net code.
Yeah, that's definitely net code. You can see that he's sideways already, and he's not even changing the wheel.
Oh, it's 4-6, a hard hit to the inside wall.
Forrest is not going to be happy about that, but unfortunately, there's nothing you can do with iRacing's net code. It has been an issue in league racing as of late.
Absolutely, and it's unfortunate for Forrest Martin and Nicholas Cote up there, but We've got guys who stayed out. Bobby Grady, Christopher Romano up to the lead using that last pit strategy. William Kern up into second. Sean Wilder in third. Anthony Hall. Sean Wilder in fourth and Anthony Hall in fifth.
Well, Jace, we've got 3 Morgans in this race. We got to get them pulled up in the booth and find out if these guys are kin, if they're the lawyers. They could be sisters. We don't really know much about them.
Let's see if I can find them. I'll pull up. Is Justin and Morgan out on track? They are. As we're going around pace laps here.
Maybe something we do during the stage.
Mr. Joshua Morgan, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
The dog is going around the track, is what we hear. So, we've got to know. There's a couple of Morgans on this track. Are all of you related?
No, just me and Justin. We're brothers.
Okay.
All right.
Because now
So
we
the
have a
question-
Charlie Morgan as well.
Are you guys the lawyers, Morgan and Morgan?
Oh, no, we're not the lawyers.
Well, we haven't seen you guys in the same room, so.
That's true. That's true.
How are you feeling, man?
never know.
I know we're about to go green here in one more lap around, but how are you feeling as the race has progressed?
Oh, I like this track. You can do a lot with the throttle, so just trying to get a good result here.
Absolutely, man. I mean, you guys are currently running around 15th, so you're about middle of the pack. And how are the tires feeling after that first run?
Yeah, tires are fine. We might take some later, but it's all about the fuel here, I think.
Absolutely.
Hey, one more
man.
time. The 35 and 36 are brothers?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, man. Well, we'll let you get back to it, and good luck to you.
All right, appreciate it.
Hey, man, 35s was my number playing sports my entire life. Once I got into racing, I started racing number 2, and that just kind of became my number. But I used to tell people that I made 35 famous, and Kevin Durant took it from me.
That's all right. I've always run the number. I've always used the number 7 to the number 14, and Bryce Tucker has taken my number. But we're about to go back green here. Christopher Romano going to lead the field off.
Green flag, green flag.
As he gets a pretty good jump on the field, William Kern is going to jump out in the second here. Probably going to run that high side.
I just noticed Connor Lane did not make the race. He looks like he's on pit road, and Rockets is 5 laps down from that caution. Forrest Martin maybe didn't get as much damage as we thought. He's still in the lead lap.
Which is always
Cote's still in
good.
the lead lap.
As we're 3 wide racing back here as the 15 gets into the wall. Have a few getting squirrely back there, but looks like we all got it taken care of. We have trucks all over this track.
The thing about the wall here at Kansas is you might think you have a good run in, a good run out, and then it just bites you right at the last second. And then when it bites you, it really bites hard.
Absolutely.
Almost worse than Darlington.
Darlington's hard. That wall at Darlington's, we're 3 wide. Dylan McClain, Zach Rongich in the 78 coming out of turn 2. Or turn 4, excuse me. Dylan McClain up 9 spots from the race start. Currently running 17th. Brandon Dayhoff seems to be falling fast. This is his first taste of traffic, so this is going to be interesting on how he capitalizes on this. We'll go back to the front. Christopher Romano with a 2/10 lead on William Kern.
Yeah, you're right. You know, he hasn't had any traffic other than practice. So, you know, he's got to figure out how his truck drives in traffic. Get back to the front.
Absolutely, and then we both know, me and you, we run in the ARCA series, and we've run in a few others. That dirty air is going to make a big difference, especially when you're somewhere around middle of the pack. Your car or truck gets very, very tight here with running super high speeds.
The 27 and the 23 and 37 door-to-door there in the corner.
So we're going to be almost 3 wide across the line.
And a lot more trucks are taking the page out of Kern's book here as they're riding the apron on the front stretch.
Absolutely, we see Justin Morgan, the gentleman we just talked to, he's running 14th, so he's up 3 spots from where he started. See a bunch of movement up here in the 4 car of Jeff Garan. '51 still holding on. Bobby Grady's still holding on to 5th. Gonna run that high side.
We're talking about Dayhoff, being out front. He's hard to pass. Another guy that's hard to pass when he's out front is Chris Romano. Chris Romano is one of the best drivers when he's out front that there is in this league.
Absolutely. We've missed it, but William Kern now has the lead.
William Kern passes him.
William Kern does have the lead. Let's see if he runs away with it.
I mean, it is William Kern, so
we have a car on the wall, the 23. Oh, big wreck.
And Nava gets in it at the end.
Let's see if we need to check on that 23 car of Nick Rader. Looks like he slides up in front of Bobby Grady. Let's take a look from a different angle. Bobby Grady holding that middle line, and the 23 just barely gets touched by the one as he was coming up. Bobby with really nowhere to go.
I mean, if you ask me, the way I look at it, Bobby Grady is a very clean racer. He would not turn anybody on purpose. I just think the 23 wasn't clear there.
Absolutely. I mean, let's see. Let's get back up in the field here. Looks like everybody's trying to check up. Let's see. Who can I find?
Justin Nava gets in it twice.
Yeah, the 86 sees it. The 15 just gets to the 86 and hits the 15. The 37's going around. The 4, the 2, the 36. The 9 gets hit by the 8 truck.
Make that 3 times for Nava. 1, 2, and then he gets hit again. Oh, wow, I didn't realize all the trucks. My camera view's off or something. I'm missing these wrecks.
Yes, only quite a few got through that time, so.
Cote backwards into the wall.
Yes, he was.
Forrest Martin gets through.
It's going to be unfortunate for Mr. Cote, as he's already been damaged one good time before.
What about Dayhoff? Where was Dayhoff at during that? Going back and seeing here. So Dayhoff, Cote almost gets through. Anthony Hall comes across. Dayhoff and the 24 are the only 2 trucks that really got through there, that went through the wreck unscathed. Wow, a couple lucky trucks there. As Forrest Martin tiptoes through there, which he was back several car lengths, but he was able to tiptoe through there as well as the 35.
Absolutely, as Jim Duda has made his way up into the top 5. No, I apologize, Bobby Grady. Jim Duda sitting right outside in 6th. Bobby Grady up 19, Jim Duda up 14, Ernest King up 18. William Kern being tied for second biggest mover with 18 spots.
So what's the fastest lap looking like, Jace? Who's got that tonight?
The fastest lap, I believe, is Brandon. No, it is not Brandon. Let's see.
Assume it's somebody that's back in the draft.
Let's take a look.
Maybe Kern as fast as he got to the front.
I believe it's William Kern with a 30.74. And 3 people
Green
tied
flag,
with
green
that
flag.
is William Kern leads us off with a good jump on Christopher Romano.
Kern with a huge jump.
Absolutely, as we're still too wide behind him.
Which is what he wants to see. They're 3 wide. They're going to put the 83 in the middle.
Sean Wilder going to run that
And
high
they
side.
touch. Dude, it touches him barely. Sean Wilder on the outside.
Still 3 wide coming across the line here. You see the 51 of Brandon Dayhoff putting his nose back into the picture. We are still 3 wide.
Bobby Grady and Happy, they're running the high side. That's right where I want to be. Dayhoff gets a push from Happy.
Absolutely. They're no longer 3 wide. Sean Wilder makes a move as a 33 and the 83
And he's going to send it
touch.
3 wide.
Now the 24 is back in the picture. Take a look at Christopher Romano here as he is trying to track down William Kern. Take a look further back in the field here. Nicholas Cote is still on lead lap and up into 11th. Bryce Tucker, who's been kind of hanging around, he's up into 9th.
.24 bounces off the wall.
See, 44 going to look to make a move on William Kern. Not going to quite get there yet. But he is all over that back bumper, and William Kern's wanting to run.
It's starting to get spread out here. And Cote gets a big run on the 83 on the inside. Gonna clear him on exit.
And he's not out of the picture yet either. He's up into 5th. Take a look back further. Now the 51 of the 19.
He's still moving up. He's gonna get 2 for 1 here on the apron. He's gonna go to 3rd place.
As he has the new fastest lap, we have a caution. I believe that is for stage. No, meatball flag, Zach Rongich. See what happened to him. As you see, he's got a little bit of a run on the 15. Bobby Grady into the wall. As it looks like the 80, there was something with the 86. Let's take a look here. It looks like the 15 may have gotten loose off the corner and just coming. That was bad net code. That was pretty. That net code was plain as day. As the 86 comes across and collects Zach Rongich and Bobby Grady. Bobby Grady gets into the side of the 77, but keeps it straight, but he definitely has a meatball.
Yeah, definitely got loose, but the meatball, you can see it clear as day. 2 of them in this race, and it's unfortunate.
Absolutely is.
And Jace, we got an interesting scenario here. You know, we've got the stage is coming. So are these guys going to pit, or are they going to stay out and collect those points at the right lap?
It looks like William Kern and Nicholas Cote, Sean Happick, and Jim Duda all are going to stay out, but don't look now. We talked to one of them earlier. We have the Morgan brothers up into 6th and 7th looking for some stage points and maybe even a stage win. Let's see. Nicholas Cote has the fastest lap with a 30.71. William Kern, Jim Duda, and Zach Rongich all with a 30.74, and Jeff Garan with a 30.75. So very, very close lap times for the fastest lap.
So, you know, basically what's going to happen here is these guys that are out front are going to have to pit. So, you know, if it stays green, they're going to have to pit under the green, you know.
I'm curious to know if they have saved just enough for stage.
Well, there's not going to be a caution for stage. This is the caution for stage. The points will be awarded on the stage lap.
All right. Well, this will be staged, so they're definitely going to have to pit under green, like you were saying. As my telemetry here shows that they don't have a whole lot of gas left. So they've definitely got the stage points, but they're going to have to give up position. Nicholas Cote has a little bit in the tank. Sean Happick doesn't have much. Neither does Jim Duda. So Nicholas Cote will get to lead a few laps, I'm assuming, but not for long.
And I'll say, being that I'm technically in a truck, I'm hearing the chatter down on the track, and some drivers are still confused about how this works. You know, the stage is still on lap 40 when they cross the start-finish line. So you got to pick your poison. You're either going to pit and not take stage points if you're out of the top 10. If you're in the top 10, then you're not going to be in the top 10 when it comes back green. The guys that stayed out will get those stage points, but they're going to have to pit if it does stay green.
Absolutely. We said William Kern get a good jump there on the restart. A lot of these guys have gas and have plenty to go with them. Brandon Dayhoff, our pole sitter, looks like he has plenty. Forrest Martin has plenty. Another front runner, Christopher Romano, he has plenty to go, and he's up into 7th. It looks like he may have taken tires. He's almost flying around these guys.
So now all the top 10 can hope is for a quick caution here. The guys that are outside of the top 10 are hoping that it stays green so that those guys have to pit.
Absolutely. As the 23 sends it 3 wide with Brandon Dayhoff and the 36. The 44
to the inside of Cote.
The 44 is up to 7th, looking to make a move on 6th. We're going to take the wild guess here and say he got tires. He's got a massive run to get around these guys.
Dayhoff is taking 3 wide, Raider on the inside.
Romano making some crazy moves to go get back to the front.
Dayhoff is still taking 3 wide. And Martin gets sideways. He saves it.
We've got a lot of action going on.
William Kern has announced he's pitting this lap. So here we go, Jace. This is going to be maybe the race here. Are these guys going to get trapped a lap down? Is it going to stay green? Are we going to get a caution? It's going to get exciting here.
Yes, it is. I mean, we see the 31 going in. William Roberts going to have to leave now as Christopher Romano goes to make a move on Nicholas Cote, riding that apron, going into turn 1. See if Christopher Romano can catch him, as I believe he has to. Oh, we have a wreck.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Just what William Kerr needed to see. I believe that will save him.
Let's see, did the 17 collect anybody with that? No. Jim Duda has a meatball.
Duda was in second. I didn't see what happened to him.
Let's go back and look a little bit into that further. It says Jim Duda has the meatball, but I'm not sure that he got the worst of that wreck. We see the 17 of Hunter West coming up the track. Gets into the 33 and the 17. Yeah, I can see how Jim has the meatball flag.
Oh man, he just came off the corner and just didn't know he was there.
Yeah, he did, and it doesn't look like Hunter West collected anybody else. As he managed
It's unfortunate for Duda, man. Duda's a very fast racer.
Yes, he is, and we still have the same leaders. Sean Happick is going to go in. Sean Wilder as well. Jim
So
Duda's
these guys that stayed out are glad that this caution came out. You know, the guys that stayed out will probably cycle to the front, but nonetheless, they're not going to lose a lap. I don't believe William Kern will lose a lap. I believe he timed it just right. He is showing a lap down.
He is. I believe he got stuck in pits, but he will, if we do have another caution, he will be the first one currently to. No, he will be the lucky dog whenever we have another caution. If we have another caution. Let's see if I can find Mr. Romano real quick. Mr. Romano, you're up here in the broadcast booth with Jason Shane. You were moving through this field super, super fast. Did you go and take tires?
Oh, yeah. I got some fresh tires. I mean, it's a lot of fun just pushing through with some fresh tires. Everyone's on old tires, so I feel like you're going super fast, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Hey, man.
Go ahead, Shane.
I'm glad you're in this series, man. I've said it 2 weeks in a row. I think you subbed last week or maybe the week before, but now you're racing in the series. I think you belong here. How do you feel racing with these guys?
I appreciate it. Yeah, last week was a lot of fun. A lot of great racing, especially at Richmond, which could be a hard track to run on, especially clean, and it was just a lot of fun. So I hit up happy and just instantly wanted to join. So I'm happy I was able to, and sort of at the time right now too, and see what happens. I know I'm 2 races down. Hopefully I could get some good finishes here and get to the chase, but we'll see.
But we're having a blast calling it, man.
Yeah, we absolutely are. Even though we miss you up here in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to bring that up.
We miss you here.
Yeah,
But-
no, I miss that too. But I'd rather be down here for sure.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see how it
Nothing
is.
against you.
No, I see how it is. Get out of here. Get out of here. Good luck to you, man, and we'll continue to watch you and see if you can maintain to being up front.
Appreciate it, guys.
Who is Romano racing for? What team is he on?
He is under Revolution Racing. I believe he's the only one on that team tonight.
Okay.
As William Roberts is going to be leading this field to green here. I'd watch out, guys. Dylan McLean is up into 5th. He's on a hot streak.
He's on a hot streak, man. You play the hot hand is the one you go with, and he's definitely been the hot hand lately in HVRL across all series.
Absolutely. He won last weekend in the ARCA series, and he won again last night in trucks, and looking for...
Tell you what, Jace, whoever the leader is, man, does not matter. They just get a massive jump. So if it comes down to a green-white checkered, I don't think the guys that are in second or back are going to have a chance. So track position definitely matters.
Absolutely, but I mean, if you have the fresh tires and that draft, I mean, you might be able to get the pass, but then again, we aren't in that truck and we aren't racing, so we can only make the assumption. But you're exactly right, though. He does have a big lead, and he had a great jump on that restart.
Cote's in second. I'm curious to see if he can get there. Romano looks like he's going to pull on the outside here and make the pass. He's got Raider behind him.
Yes, he does, and he's going to get past Nicholas Cote here, and he's going to go for the lead here in just a moment. he's going to have that draft, and we know he's got newer tires than the 83 of William Roberts.
I was gonna ask, I've not been keeping up with tires. Who's got the newest tires here?
I believe in the top 5, it's Chris Romano and Dylan McClain. And some guys still feel confident enough in their truck to not have taken tires yet. Christopher Romano is showing them why you should have.
Well, a lot of guys will save a set from the end. They'll sacrifice some time here, so they'll have a set saved, I'm sure. But you're right. You know, use it now, get that track position, and hold them off.
Absolutely. We'll go a little bit further back in the field. Watch along with Bobby Grady as he's back up into 4th.
Dayhoff gets into the 2, and then the 69 gets into Dayhoff.
Yeah,
he bumps Dayhoff again. The 69 sideways hits Dayhoff. They straighten it out.
We're still under green. Charlie Morgan's got quite a bit of damage there. Dayoff's truck looks all right.
And the 83 bounces off the wall going into 1.
Go back up to the front. Christopher Romano's going to try and cut down into that lead as Bobby Grady's making a move. Or the 24 is going to try to make a move on Bobby Grady, Ernest King. And it looks like he may get it done. Oh, as he shuts the door on Bobby Grady. See the 23 of Nick Rader going to ride that white line to try and get past the fast truck of Christopher Romano.
The 69 is very ill right now, but he's good. Go back and watch the replay. He's the one that got into Dayhoff.
Absolutely is. I mean, he's going into the pits to get that damage fixed, and look at the field here. And Forrest Martin is back up into the top 10. Nicholas Cote in 9th. 8th. Jim Duda.
William Kern's going to dive below, make it 3 wide on Kern, and Bobby Grady. He's going to pass both of them, maybe get Nick Rader here coming off of 4.
Absolutely. He's made his way through the field. It looks like going to give his lap back the hard way. I still have him listed as 23rd. William Kern definitely has some fresh tires, as well as he's keeping that truck stuck down there. And I don't know.
69 has packed it up and taken it home tonight. Bryce Tucker looks like he's going to be pitting. Unless that was an accidental. William Kern gets bumped by the 23, and he's going to pass the 24 on the inside.
I don't know if Christopher Romano is saving. No, he's not. He's going to try and dive, but the 83 blocks it.
We got 3 RKR trucks here in the front.
Yes, we do. We see William Kern riding that apron to try to get ahead of these top 3, and go get his lap back. The 24 of Ernest King.
Here comes McClain on a big run on Raider on the inside. As we got some more pit stops here. The 8's pitting, the 36 pitting, the 35's pitting.
Go back up to the front. I'm curious to see if William Kern's going to be able to pass.
And Duda has made quite the recovery here in 4th place.
Yes, he has. We know he was involved with the incident earlier on in the race.
You said a meatball.
Yeah, he did have a meatball, so really good on him getting back up to the front as he's jumping up into 3rd. Christopher Romano in 2nd, and William Roberts in 1st. But I do think you're right,
And
Shane.
Kern's a lap down, so he's not fighting for the lead here. And
Whoa!
they hit each other. He wrecks him. He hits the wall.
That's going to give Christopher Romano the lead, and William Kern his lap back.
What a
Jim
save by the
Duda
83.
going to jump to the bottom of both of them.
Completely forgot 31 was a lap down. He raced himself to the front to get it back the old way, but Duda's going to pass him for the lead here, so it doesn't really matter. I wonder if Kern got damage on that.
I don't know, but I think the little bit of contact slowed down both of those trucks, and Jim Duda just had the run. So that could have been all for nothing. As Jim Duda is going to be scored the leader. William Kern not.
Be curious to go back and look at that and see if Kern got into him or if the 83 came down the track.
Not sure. As we look at William Robertson, he's over there getting fixed.
I know as a leader you're not happy being racing by lap down cars, but they have every right to get their lap back. I mean, this is a championship series. It's not rookie racing, officials.
Yeah, not sure if what exactly happened there, and we're a little far from us going to check it and figure out exactly what happened, but looks like William Kern is out here kicking butts and taking names tonight and has no issue getting a little rough with these guys. The Jim Duda now has 5/10 on Christopher Romano. As he's going to have to pit here soon, along with a lot of these guys. Trying to look at the difference in pit cycles here.
As
Bobby
Duda has the
Gradian.
biggest lead we've seen of the entire race. He's hipping this daisy green.
Absolutely, with William Kern slowing down Christopher Romano. He's got clear skies ahead of him just to really run his own race.
Yeah, I'm thinking that may have got Kern some damage there. He's fallen off significantly, unfortunately.
I think you're right, and I won't be
We'll have to go
surprised
back
to
and see that move.
Yeah, absolutely we will. I'm not sure if they just got into each other or William Kern got tired of following.
Well, they were definitely going back and forth on the radio, so that definitely had something to do with it. But as far as what happened, I didn't see it.
Absolutely. I mean,
Mayhoff announces he's going to pit.
let's see what
Forrest Martin and the 15 are pitting.
Yep, the HBR team is going to go down this time. Christopher Romano is going to stay out as William Kern gets into the wall. Kern definitely has a little bit of damage on that right front.
Chris Romano announces he's going to pit this lap.
Nick Rader is in, Dylan McClain,
believe-
Wyatt Hicks, Justin Nava.
I'm not sure what, but Dayhoff had an issue getting to pit road, I believe. Go back and check it out.
Let's take a look here in a little bit. The 24 looks like he's coming out.
He's in front of Happy, and I believe that Happy may not have known he was pitting. But all's well. He made it.
He is. We've got a couple of guys coming off of pit road. Nick Rader, Dylan McClain, Brandon Dayoff, Forrest Martin, Justin Nava, all going to be right there with each other. But to see when Jim Duda is going to go in, and if Sean
He's got a 4-second lead, so if he has a clean pit stop, man, and it stays green, Duda will he'll take it.
Absolutely. Let's see if I can find the track map here.
Do you know if he got all his damage fixed?
I'm not sure. We look at Sean Happick, who's in just now coming out of turn 2, so he'll definitely have to leave on Jim Duda whenever he goes in. So it should go Sean Happick, Sean Wilder, Hunter West, Alice Kier, Bryce Tucker, and Jeff Garan are going to be up in the top there. We've gotten pretty big and spaced out here. As there's only 7 people on the lead lap until Jim Duda pits. I know we've got a few people watching at home, so feel free to comment on who your favorite driver is, who you're pulling for, and your favorite scheme that you've seen so far tonight. As Sean Happick's going to be the leader, but no, he's not. I don't think he has pit yet. Nor has Sean Wilder, Hunter West, Bryce Tucker, Alex Kier, Joff Garand.
Speaking of favorite driver, the crazy thing is this series is so deep, but arguably one of the best drivers hasn't even made an appearance yet. Noah Tills. Maybe somebody we need to send out do a wellness check on him and make sure he's doing all right.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm excited to see him back into the truck along with Nicholas Cote. I mean, he ran really, really well in the truck series last season, but we've moved up a step into this championship series where everybody is just as good as you are. So now it's all about being better than the person in front of you.
Now, Tills is my teammate in Indy, and if I remember correctly, I think he said he's moving, so just joking around about that, but I'm excited to see him get back in the truck, man.
Absolutely is.
What you know all about moving?
Yeah, I'll be moving here soon as well. Someone says they want to see Nava or Grady in victory lane. You may very well get it. Take a look at Bobby Grady. He's running around in 13th. So he won't be far behind.
And Duda may have worked out well for Duda. If he got he's pitting now, but I think he had more fuel due to him taking a late pit stop when he got his damage fixed.
Absolutely. We'll get to see Sean Happick lead a few laps here and get some points.
Kern has finally got in the pit road. Happy will be pitting this lap.
I'm assuming Sean Wilder and Bryce Tucker are going to follow.
Kern's a gas and go, so maybe he don't really have damage, or maybe he's trying to stay with that first car lap down.
Sean Wilder is going in. Bryce Tucker going in. Jim Duda back out on track. Hunter West. Let's see if he's going to maintain that lead. You see William Kern right there. But he's still going to be a lap down. Nick Rader's going to be scored second, but he's 4 seconds behind Jim Duda. See Sean Happick, Sean Wilder, and his teammates all coming off, but Jim Duda's still in the lead here. We've only got 6 laps to go in this stage. Nick Rader up into second, Nicholas Cote third, Christopher Romano fourth, and Dylan McClain is right there along with Sean Happick. So we've got a battle up here for the top 5. As they're going to try to catch on to Nicholas Cote.
Now, these guys out front are not looking forward to this caution coming up, but it's part of racing, part of stage racing. That's how it is, and it's unfortunate, but these guys will get packed back together, and it's going to be a whole new race here to the end.
Absolutely. We see the 52 go to the inside of the 2 and the 44. Going to get ahead of them to be scored 4th as they're trying to catch on to Nicholas Cote and Nick Rader.
And Forrest Martin's trying to hold off 10th place with 2 trucks chasing him there.
Yes, he is, and he's going to try and hold that bottom line down. See, Sean Wilder is up into 9th. Jim Duda's still got a pretty good lead on Nick Rader here, as he had a really good pit stop. Bobby Grady up into 7th.
And Happy has closed in on Cote here very quickly.
Yes, he has, and I'm willing to bet he may have taken some tires.
Romano's right there with him. Cote may lose 2 spots here.
He very well could. We know that draft is going to make a difference. We see the 52 run high and Christopher Romano going to run down low. 52 going to look to the outside of the 9 this time.
Dylan McClain is right there with him. Cote may be saving a set of tires for the end. I know some of these guys definitely had to have taken tires due to the speed difference.
Absolutely, and we see the 44 is now going to try and work on the number 9. He's going to run a little bit higher to maybe try to get a little bit of a run.
Looks like Forrest is going to hold on to that 10th spot here. We got 2 laps to the caution. Joe Hudson with a decent run on the backstretch on Forrest.
Yes, he does. We
Got a good battle for 7th here between 3 trucks of Grady, Dayhoff, and Wilder.
Yes, we do. We see Dayhoff right on the back bumper of Bobby Grady, going to follow him right into the corner.
Looks to the inside, does Dayhoff, and that's going to give Wilder a run with the 2 trucks battling.
Yes, he is, but he's got that side draft on Bobby Grady. He's going to throw it down there to the bottom. So does Sean Wilder.
Looks like Wilder hit the apron a little crooked there and got a little loose.
Yes, it looks like.
Now here we go. That's what I was talking about, Jace. You know, we got a whole other race here. You know, Duda and Raider and Happy. Cote, they're probably not happy. You know, they got to reset back in traffic, but you know, it's time to load these trucks back together, and it's time to see what you got.
Absolutely, and we've seen it happen before where you got these first 2 stages, and it's a great race, but once you get towards that last stage of the race, everybody comes alive. It's a totally different racetrack, totally different race going on within the same race, so it's going to be super exciting to see, and I'm still going to have to go with Christopher Romano as my pick.
Well, you know, Cote's up there as well, but like I said, man, Duda is the kind of guy when he's out front, he's usually going to be the winner. You know, he came in the Xfinity Series last year. It took it by storm. He's gonna sun these guys. I mean, he's old enough to be everybody's dad out here, and he's gonna prove it.
Absolutely. William Kern is going to be back on the lead lap now, so I'd watch out for him driving his way back up to the front. Let's see if these guys are going to go right into the pits. Not sure what the 23 is doing there, trying to beat Jim Duda on the pit road. As it looks like everybody is going to come down this time. Just to gas up, let's see what the leader does here.
As we take this pit stop here, I'm going to run the concession stand.
That is all right. Make sure you bring me back a nice crisp Pepsi. And while we've got this stage break, I want to take a moment here to thank our sponsor, the TEC Carolinas. They are your fire security and total life safety experts in the Carolinas. They deliver trusted fire protection, access to control, and life safety services across North and South Carolina. They're certified, experienced, and backed by decades of industry expertise. So we appreciate them coming on board and being our league sponsor, as we'll try to find Jim Duda here to get him up for an interview. Mr. Jim Duda.
What do you need? What do you need? What would you do? What do you want to know?
How fast is your truck, and are you going to win tonight?
Good question.
Man, you've been super fast all night. We've seen you in the front. We've seen you get involved with a pretty big incident there, getting a meatball flag. So you've made your way back up to the front. Do you have any kind of strategy call here coming to the end?
I know. We'll take it easy on a set of tires here. This last run here, we'll split it in half and pit and see where we're at the end. That's all that matters, right?
Absolutely. And were you were here last week? I think you were running well then and got into another incident there. So this is going to be what feels like kind of like a redemption race for you.
They're all redemption races, and I guess you can't help when you get in caught up in somebody else's mess or somebody wrecks you or whatever. It is what it is. We just move forward and keep running.
It's a good way to think about it, man. Well, I wanted to congratulate you on your Stage 2 win. And what team do you belong to, sir?
Outlaw Racing, I believe it is. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you, and we'll let you go.
Thanks.
There's Jim Duda. We're about to go green here as he is leading the field off. Jim Duda, Nick Rader, Sean Wilder, Sean Happick, and Nicholas Cote are your top 5. As we've seen the pace car dive off on the left of your screen, Jim Duda going to lead us back to the green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Sorry, my kid was stuck in the gift shop again, but I am back.
All right, man. We're back. Green flag racing. Jim Duda back up to the front. Nick Rader in second. Sean Wilder still in third as they are running that bottom line. Dylan McClain looked like he's going to try to make a push for the top 5. Got Nick Rader going to try and work on Jim Duda here as they've come out to quite a big lead up on the third.
We got a big hornet's nest here, starting with Cote back through Grady.
Yes, we do. We're 3 wide.
They're 3 wide there.
4 wide.
Brings it 3 wide. 4 wide.
Right, we got quite the hornet's nest here.
Still 3 wide. Forrest Martin makes a move. Going to pass Grady and Wilder.
Yes, he does, and we see Bryce Tucker. He's trying to make a push here as well.
This is part of the race where Forrest Martin really gives it his all and shows what he's got.
Absolutely. He's very, very passive, but he gets towards the end of the race, and he's ready to go. We see the 78 truck of Wyatt Higgs jumping to the inside of Bryce Tucker. He's going to take that position as he's still riding that inside line.
Kerr's in the middle there.
We know Kern's wanting to push up to the front. He's going to be trying to give it everything he's got here for this last stage.
He's back on the lead lap.
Absolutely he is. He gets past the 8 truck working on the 99.
Oh, the West is sideways.
Anybody else get involved? Doesn't look like it.
Bryce Tucker hooks the 17 from what I saw.
Let's go back and look at it. Let's take a look as Bryce is running that bottom coming out of 4. The 17 going up high. Bryce still coming up the track, but he's fine. The 78 tries to drop down and gets into the right rear of Bryce Tucker, which sends the 17 down to the inside. Looks like everybody else got through it cleanly, though. Hunter West doesn't look like he has really any damage from that incident.
A few things I want to point out is you can definitely see the difference between netcode and an actual hook there. And I apologize to Bryce. I caught the tail end of it and it looked like he did hook the 17, but I did not see the initial contact from the 78.
Absolutely. We got quite a few guys pitting. Sean Wilder, Joe Hudson, Joshua Morgan, Jeff Garan, Hunter West, and Chris Romano. So that maybe they're making a strategy call here, maybe going to get tires or fuel up and only have one more stop.
If it's me, it's still a little early for that last set of tires. We still got to lap 134. What's the fuel mileage?
I think we get 24 laps of gas.
So definitely got to pit again regardless.
Absolutely. So
we may be playing into some fuel mileage race here at the end.
Absolutely, as it looks like Jim Duda is saving gas by cutting that truck off. Nick Rader doing the same thing.
Yeah, we're trying to definitely make it a one-stop race from here on out.
Absolutely. I think Sean Happick is doing the same thing as well, trying to save a little bit of gas. Brandon Dayhoff saving some gas.
These guys have they've been warned by race control. They've got to maintain their speed here with the pace car.
Absolutely, and you know, with trying to save gas, cutting that truck off, that's definitely a rule. So we have to maintain speed and excuse me, limit the checkups. I'm curious to know what happened to Connor Lane at the very beginning. We know he was registered for the race he had joined, but not sure what happened to him there at the end. We have an unhappy driver in the Championship Series chat. And that's totally okay. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and we appreciate everybody racing while they have the chance to. So, gives everybody a good show at home. We see Jim Duda leading this field off again. Anthony Hall with the black flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Not sure what happened. Jim Duda, he looks like he changed lanes before the restart. The 2-car of Dylan McClain is up into third. The 23 is on that back bumper.
I don't know. I guess as a leader, you can go wherever you want. But I don't know if that's considered a lane change or not. That's an interesting call there. Technically, it is.
Usually they don't let us change lanes before the restart. We'll definitely go over that post-race review, but we'll see what happens and whether or not he'll get a penalty next week or he steers clear. Dylan McClain's up into third. Nicholas Cote in fourth. Ernest King making a move on Sean Happick for fifth. Bobby Grady and Brandon Dayhoff are right there. William Kern as well. He has made his way back up to the front. Apologize, everybody. I had to take a quick step to the side there. We'll see Ernest King.
24 and the 2 are bumping coming off the corner.
Yes, they are. They managed to keep the tires under them as they are racing for third position. As Ernest King's going to have that inside, but
And Duda is slowly but surely pulling away here.
yes, he is. As he's got 0.2 of a second on Nick Rader. That clean air is going to make all the difference.
And Kern is still in the middle with Dayhoff on the outside. The 35 passes 2 trucks on the inside.
Yes, he does, and he's been fast every week. He's managed to stay clean this week, so maybe he'll end up in the front as well.
Forrest Martin has fell back to 15th.
We see Brandon Dayhoff has made his way back up into the top 10. 52 going to look to try and make a move on the 24.
So I guess, these guys are going to have to pit again for sure. Some guys will have a set of tires. Some guys may have taken that last set of tires. Fuel is not a question. But I'm curious to see, are some of these guys saving their tires here? What's going through your mind if you're in the truck right now, Jace?
I want to extend as many laps as I can get out of that truck. I want to be going as far as I can and maybe try to trap some of these guys a lap down. I mean, the top 10 more than likely are not going to go a lap down on this pit cycle, but as many people as you can.
Oh, we almost had one sideways and he saved it. The purple truck there.
Which one? The 36?
36.
36 of Justin Morgan. Jim Duda's still out front. Go further back. We see William Kern is still trying to make that push. He's currently 11th. See Sean Wilder. He has made his way up into 9th. The 35 passing up the number 1 truck of Bobby Grady. You see the 35 and the 1 still battling it out for 7th position.
Everybody's kind of spaced out here. We're really not having many battles for position. Trying to bring you the best racing we can here. Everybody's kind of spaced out, like I said. Got one truck that's too wide. That's Nava and Romano.
Absolutely, as we can do a little crank
Sean
it up
Wilder
here.
passing Bobby Grady there.
Absolutely, as we can do a little bit of a crank it up with these.
Let's do it.
See if I can get it to turn up a little bit and just focus on these cars for a minute.
Dayhoff passes Romano on the outside. Kern passes Morgan on the outside. Nava looking on the inside of Romano here. Romano on the outside of Dayhoff. So they're just going back and forth here. Anthony Hall has packed the truck up and is on his way home tonight.
Absolutely, and tracks like these can definitely be frustrating for some drivers, and we totally understand, but we definitely try to give everybody a fair shake here at HVRL. See the 44 and the 51 getting into it as they're door to door. Only 27 laps to go here at Kansas Speedway. We got quite a gaggle of cars here, right around 13th through 17th. A little bit further up with the 99, the 24, and the 35.
You know, Dylan McClain's still riding around third place.
Yes, he is, and curious to see if he's going to catch Nick Rader or get passed by Nicholas Cote, or if he's going to maintain that position.
And here we go, Jace. The pit stops are beginning. If it stays green, it's going to be a fuel race to the end. The 23 has announced that he's pitting. Right here is where all the marbles, man. You got to have a good, clean pit stop here. Have you saved enough gas? Have you saved enough tire? You know, if it stays green, you know, if not, it's going to be a whole different race.
Absolutely, and what sucks here is for Nick Rader, he's going to be the only one to pit. He's definitely going to go a lap down, I believe, and
top 3 pitting this lap.
That's interesting. As Sean Wilder is going to, looks like he may stay out. Sean Happick looks like he's staying out. Nicholas Cote as well.
Dayhoff pitting, Nava pitting, Martin pitting. Happy drops down. Doesn't make the call. He is pitting though. Wilder stays out. Cote stays out.
Cote is in. Wilder's still out.
So far, no issues on pit road.
No, this is definitely going to be interesting. We see Nick Rader. He's still out on track. He's back out on track, but he's got a ways to go. Ernest King with the black flag.
I don't think there'll be any 2-tire stops. I think if you got the tires, you take them.
Absolutely. As Sean Wilder is going to stay out one more
Colonel's
time.
really close on the exit. I'm curious to see if he'll get a black flag there, merging back onto the track.
No black flag, but he is battling Dayhoff here. Let's see what the leader does.
Cote has announced he's pitting. Or I'm sorry, Cote's back on track. So some of these guys are running it real long here. You know, typically if you pit early, you know, you typically make up more time on the back end rather than lose time.
Absolutely.
So I'm curious to see where Wilder cycles out, as well as Romano.
Hunter West too, Joe Hudson, Jeff Duran. Hunter West is in.
Now Romano's one of those guys that's been out front. Is this gonna hurt him, or is he making the call here?
I'm curious as well. I mean, we see these guys up in the front, and let's see what Sean Wilder does here. As he looks like he's going to stay out again. Christopher Romano as well.
Cote is starting to pass these trucks as the 7 bounces off the wall. So we're at the point now where trucks are, going to start moving towards unlapping themselves. These guys that are out are just losing time, in my opinion.
Absolutely. I mean, Nick Rader is the first one to lap down. Jeff Garand is in the pit.
Romano and Tucker have announced that they're pitting.
Romano is out. Sean Wilder is pit. See how Bryce Tucker does. He gets in good. That's going to put Nick Rader in the lead. Nicholas Cote in second. Maybe.
Did Jim Duda have an issue on pits?
I'm not sure.
Because you're right. Cote and Rader are both ahead of Duda by at least 2 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely is. And I'm curious to see if Sean Wilder gets out. I don't think he is in front of these leaders, but he will have the freshest tires.
But Duda pits. Takes tires.
Sean Wilder, he's dropping into fourth, but
I'm wondering if Rader and Cote. I'm gonna go back and watch.
see if it tells me.
Yeah, do that. Do you got tires? Who took what?
It doesn't tell me. Let's see. Let me close it and open it back up here. It doesn't tell me if they got tires or not, so I'm a little curious.
Well, it doesn't appear Duda had an issue on pit road, but these guys nonetheless cycled out front.
Absolutely. I mean, we see Nick Rader in the lead by 0.6 of a second, but Cote slowly cutting down that lead with 17 to go.
I can't see Rader's pit stop. Every time he goes down pit road, it flashes. I can't see what he's doing.
I'm not sure, but I mean, that'll be I believe that's another win for him in that category. No, he'll be. I apologize. He won the duels.
Yeah, it was the duels.
But Nicholas Cote, I mean, they are catching him.
And Cote took tires, so I guess it was just a quicker pit stop than what Duda had.
I guess so. I mean, we see Nicholas Cote cutting down to that lead with the help of the 36.
We got 14 laps to go here.
There we do. I'm curious to see if Nick Rader can hold on to this lead or if Nicholas Cote will catch him and move him.
Dayhoff is looking at a top 5 here, top 6.
He is William Kern. I mean, he's
Force Martin back to 10th.
absolutely.
So Romano and Wilder fell back to 11th and 13th, and they're 8 and 11 seconds out. I believe they lost too much time. They're going to hope for a caution here because that would mean they would have the freshest tires should they have saved a set.
Absolutely. Everybody's pretty much spaced out here. Cote has cut down that lead to 0.2. We may see the first pass on the leader that didn't happen on a pit cycle. You see him trying to cut down in that lead with 12 laps to go.
The 36 truck appears to be faster than both of them.
Take a look at their last times here. Nick Rader with a 31.6. Nicholas Cote with a 31.6. Let's see what the 36 had. He had a... he's not right there. I got to wait for a 31.5, so he definitely was faster, but with him being a lap down, unfortunately, it's not going to mean very much tonight. But he is the first one to lap down, so for these drivers up front.
I don't think he's got another guy close to him. And the 77 is the only one who's further back behind Kern.
Going to the cockpit view of Nicholas Cote here as he's trying to catch Nick Rader and make a move.
Is Dayhoff and Happy are fighting back and forth as they cross the line. We got Bobby Grady and the 35 truck and Morgan and 19 of Forrest Martin along with 24 here, all fighting for position.
Nicholas Cote and still trying to catch Nick Rader. He is hugging that bottom line, but Nicholas Cote
24 is a lap down.
Nicholas Cote gets a really good run on the 23. See if he dives it down. As Nick Rader cuts his nose off there to maintain that lead. Eight laps to go here. See if Nicholas Cote can get it done.
Yeah, caution would really throw a wrench into this. That's the last thing that Rader wants to see. I believe Cote likes where he's at. He has fell off into the 10th, but you know, I think he's got the skill to do it.
Absolutely, he does.
Gain any time. Dylan McClain's still in the top 5. He's been in the top 5 most of the night here.
Yes, he has, as he is running in 3rd place tonight, so it's going to be a really good finish for him. It's been a really good week for him so far.
As he makes the pass on Duda for 3rd place. And already a truck length ahead of him. McClain has definitely claimed his stake here in HVRL across the board. You know, he's running very well, 1-2 races this week. You know, it's only a matter of time before he becomes one of the top drivers, if not already.
Absolutely, as we're still focused on the lead up here, trying to see if Nicholas Cote is going to be able to catch Nick Rader with 6 laps to go.
Another 10th, Cote has fell off. He almost let the 36 by and use him as a draft partner to get up there with the 23. I mean, he's faster than the 9. Maybe that's what the 9 needs. You know, he's obviously not getting anywhere by being pushed.
Absolutely, we're going to see the 36 take that inside line, but I wonder if Nicholas Cote is holding out.
And he's lost another 10th here. We come with what, 4 or 5 to go?
Yes, we're coming up to 4 laps to go as Nick Rader is going to cross the line here. And he is just steady increasing his lead on Nicholas Cote. I'm curious to know if he's going to have to gas to make it.
Oh, the 9 in the wall. Just barely. But he's going to lose 2 tenths.
Yes, he is. I would.
36 is going to pass him.
Like you were saying, I'd be using that 36 truck to follow his draft and try to catch up to the... Oh, my gosh!
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
He was not clear of the 9.
No, not at all. No, not very clear of that 9 truck at all. And this is not what Nick Rader wants to see.
No, but, you know, if Cote's got damage here, it's not going to matter. But Dylan McClain, he could definitely get it done. Jim Duda's liking this caution. William Kern's liking this caution.
Absolutely. These guys are... This is going to be interesting to see if anybody goes down and takes tires or...
I don't know if they got tires, but gas is definitely because Cote pits right away.
I mean, that's going to be unfortunate for Nicholas Cote.
The pits are closed, are they not?
I believe they are.
So that would be his day's done.
I believe Nick Rader is out of gas.
Oh no! Nick Rader is out of gas. Or he's waiting on the pace car. Waiting on the pace car.
I was going to say, it looks like he was out of gas there.
Well, he sure knows how to scare the booth. I just knew that he was out of gas. And it's not, we don't know. We don't know. They're definitely within the window of being out of gas, depending on when they pit. It's been a long green flag run here.
Absolutely. I'm nervous for Nick Rader here because he's got Jim Duda and William Kern behind him.
Where did the 2 go?
I believe that the 2 is pit because he is all the way back in 16th.
So what is your pit? What is it saying right now? Who all? So I see the 9. They both pit. I don't think the pit road was open when they pit. The 2 must have been out of gas, or was going to be out of gas for him to pit a lap early.
I think so. We've got this is going to be very interesting here. We know Nick Rader is in the lead, but now he's got to worry about William Kern, who's been a force all night, and Jim Duda.
Quick gas and go. Going to be a heartbreak for McLean here, as he's been in the top 5 the entire race.
Yeah, absolutely. And Nick Rader's hoping he can stick it out here. Jim Duda slightly a little bit more gas. William Kern
we know
in
that
the same boat.
Dayhoff's in 5th, and he's very good on restarts.
Yes, he is. He's just got to hope William Kern can time it really well.
And, another thing we got to think about is the guys that ran the stage, or that ran it long, they got that caution they're looking for, like Romano and Wilder. They've got the freshest tires on the track. So, does Romano have enough time to drive through the field here from P8?
I'm not entirely sure, but what I am seeing here is that he has the most gas out of the top 10. So if this goes to 2 more green-white checkers, we might see some guys pit and Romano back up into the lead. Let's see how William Kern does on this restart. Jim Duda kind of hanging back a little bit.
Green, green, green.
Got a pretty solid jump here as we're going to have 2 to go. Jim Duda going to jump in front of William Kern.
Yeah, Duda did not get a very good jump there. Rader just got a really good jump. And Duda's going to get a small run off the corner.
Yes, he is. I'm curious to see if he's going to try to dive to the inside.
And Grady's going to push Happy. Duda gets to the bumper.
William Kern's coming. He's got to run on that inside line. He's going to slide up.
Outside.
Jim Duda's going to block. This is exactly what Nick Rader wants to see. Second and third position fighting it out. Because now his checkers are records for these guys. See if Jim Duda can catch back up.
Brandon Dayhoff on the inside of Happy here is going to get a push by McGrady on the backstretch. They're 3 wide behind him. Here comes Romano on the outside. Kern and Duda battling.
The 31 dives to the inside. The 52 dives to the inside of Jim Duda. He's gonna steal away with a third place finish.
As the 23 comes across the line, RKR 3 for 3 in the championship series.
Let's go watch him as he does his burnout here. What a good finish for these guys.
Back from a lap down.
Absolutely, Kern comes back from a lap down and has a second place finish, so great podium for him. Heartbreak from Brandon Dayhoff. We know he was right there. He did get a top 5 though, so good on him.
Well, I think the biggest heartbreak of the race has got to go to the 2 McLean. He's been in the top 5 the entire race. Comes home 13th. Had to be out of gas there, or was going to be out of gas.
Absolutely. Let's see the 23 truck do his victory burnout here at Kansas Speedway. I believe he is completely out of gas. I believe he barely made it there, Shane.
Well, it looks like we're going to have the third place guy here, Happy, the guy that signs our check. We're going to make sure we do a very good interview with him.
Absolutely. As I'm getting this rewinded here, we'll go over our results. Nick Rader in first, William Kern in second, Sean Happick in third. Had 136 laps here tonight at Kansas Speedway with a green-white checkered. Bobby Grady was the biggest mover tonight with 18 positions at the finish. Jim Duda led the most laps. Nicholas Cote had the fastest lap. And Brandon Dayhoff had pole position. And we'll go over all the results here as Nick Rader, William Kern, and Sean Happick are your top three. Jim Duda in fourth, Brandon Dayhoff in fifth. Bobby Grady in sixth, Chris Romano in seventh, Joshua Morgan in eighth, Hunter West in ninth, Bryce Tucker in 10th. Forrest Martin in 11th, Justin Nava 12th, Dylan McClain 13th, Nicholas Cote in 14th, Alex Keir in 15th, Danny Gross 16th, Joe Hudson in 17th, Sean Wilder in 18th, Wyatt Hicks in 19th, Jeff Garan in 20th. We have Ernest King in 21st, Justin Morgan 22nd, Anthony Hall 23rd, William Roberts 24th, Charlie Morgan 25th, Zach Rongich 26th, Connor Lane 27th, and you, Mr. Shane Johnson, were 28th.
Maybe save the best for last.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, it was a great race here at Kansas. We expected it. You know, some good battles. I didn't think there's going to be a lot of cautions. I think it was fair across the board. I was just glad to see some good racing here tonight.
As was I. I think it was a very good race tonight overall. Let's see. How many cautions did we have again? We had 8 cautions, or 6 cautions, not including the stage breaks.
The last race at Kansas, we had 10. So, much better.
Absolutely. As we'll go ahead and pull up our third place finisher, Mr. Sean Happick.
What up?
Mr. CEO himself.
How did you manage the top 3, sir? How was that even possible?
What do you mean? I got good stage points all night, too. I was up front all night for the most part.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Top 5. Jace can't see, remember?
Oh, that is right. Well, you're supposed to tell him what's going on.
I'm sniffing it out, guys. I'm sniffing it out. But all jokes aside, I mean, you had a really good race tonight, and like you said, you were up front most of the race. How do you feel the race went for you, and was there any specific strategy coming into tonight?
No, not really. I mean, like, you know, a couple seasons ago when I raced with Kern, you know, he gave me a lot of pointers here, to be honest with you. And that and Dover is Williams' best track. So, you know, I'd say we'll pick his brain a little bit, you know, a couple seasons ago, and kind of have all that in my notes and stuff like that. So it kind of really helped me out with Kansas. It's kind of, you know, unfortunately, we didn't get too many green flag runs to really separate ourselves and save some tires and things like that. But overall, I mean, I'm happy. I was just hoping, for a top 5 and even a top 10 versus, I mean, all these guys are good. I think some of our top points guys maybe got in some trouble in the back there. So, but I'll take it, you know. But definitely a good points day for me, so I'll take it.
Well, as a CEO, I got a question. I can't really ask any other person this question. But Dylan McClain, he comes into the championship series. He's not a guy that typically, you know, he races with the lower guys. He's coming here. He's racing good. He's won 2 races this week. He ran in the top 3 all race. What's your thoughts on Dylan McClain?
Oh, Dylan's a fast upcoming driver. I think it took him probably a whole season to kind of, to be honest with you, maybe calm down a little bit and just find his groove. And I think once that kind of clicked for him, which I think was really the beginning of the season, he's fast. I mean, every guy I pass out there is a chore. I'll tell you that right now. So McClain to Dayhoff to Kern, you know, which I don't really pass them too often, but still, you know, every spot out here is a dogfight for sure. So.
You're right, man. This is a deep league.
Absolutely. I mean, like you said, every pass is a dogfight, and then it looked like when somebody got up front, they were almost impossible to pass. But riding on that Dylan McClain train, I mean, he's coming off of 2 wins this week, and seeing him right in the front, so definitely a heartbreak night for him. But I mean, what's bad for somebody else is good for the next person, right? So
sure is, because he was ahead of me in points. So,
well, I mean, he still may be. We don't know yet. Points haven't been put in.
Yeah, he was in the top 3 all night.
But
where did he finish?
He hadn't ran out of gas, we believe, is what happened. He pitted with under that last caution before pit road was open. We believe he ran out of gas.
Oh man, yeah, that is a shame. Yeah, quick truck, but again, not just him, but almost everybody in this series is quick. Still a lot of tempers and stuff out there. I don't understand it. It's a free league. There's not a lot on the line. Nobody's doing stuff ultimately on purpose.
Yeah, from what we could tell,
nobody here is going to the Coke series, so I don't know why everybody's,
I didn't see anything egregious tonight.
No,
no, it's just a little wound tight. It seems like I want everybody just to have fun and race, and like I said, nobody's out here doing anything on purpose. Everybody makes mistakes for sure.
absolutely. And we spoke on this a little bit earlier during the race.
We did see some net code.
Yeah, we definitely saw some netcode tonight, but let alone it's only what the technically the fourth race for these guys. Everybody's still learning each other. The racing gets better towards the end of the season for every series, no matter where you run. So a lot of it's still learning each other. Everybody's racing hard. This is the best of the league. So it's like you said, every position is going to be a dogfight, but it does end up producing some super good racing and definitely makes it exciting for us. And I think it makes it exciting for everybody at home. So we understand tempers flare. It's going to be close racing here at Kansas, but it also can be spread out like we've seen at times. But overall, I think it was really well. I think tonight went really well, and I think you had a really good race tonight, Sean. But before we let you go and move on to the next interviewee, is there anybody you'd like to shout out?
You guys for doing the broadcast. Y'all, all you guys, Shane, Randy, you, Helen, all you guys do this for free and put on a heck of a broadcast. I think it's a real good team you guys have going on, and one of our better broadcasts, I think, and appreciate you and definitely all the admins, and I appreciate all these guys that are racing in this league. I mean, we had like 27, 28 show up, and it is really hard to get guys above 2K to join a league because, like 80-90% of iRacers are under 2,000. So, all these guys we appreciate that are joining the league, hopefully they stick around and there'll be a lot better racing there when it comes to the end. And the bad apples, they can go and they'll weed themselves out, but we definitely would love everybody to calm down and stay if they can. So that'd be awesome.
Absolutely, sir. Well, again, congratulations on your third place finish. We'll see you next week where are we going next week?
Darlington.
Let's see.
Oh, it is Darlington. Well,
yes.
I won't get to talk to y'all next week. I'll promise you that.
Well, I mean, you never know.
I'll do good for about half the race, and then I'll eat that wall at some point and get wheel damage. It's kind of my MO at Darlington.
Well, Darlington
is run a high ratio. That's the secret.
Yep. But we know Darlington is the track they quote is too tough to tame, so we'll see if you're able to tame it next week, man, and hopefully get to speak to you again.
All right. Appreciate it, guys.
Yep. And we will go ahead and pull up our second place finisher here, Mr. William Kern. Man, you had a great run tonight. Super fast truck. Talk to us about your race and how you think it went for you.
It was interesting tonight, that's for sure. Went pretty decent. Obviously, I wish I would have won, but had some trucks out there doing some blocking and everything, and I mean it's racing. Took it 3 wide quite a few times tonight. A lot of people held their lines, some didn't. Had to come from the back actually a couple times. It was a quick truck, man. I wish I wouldn't have had that EOL at the beginning, but I think I was up in like third after 10, 15 laps. So it was a quick truck.
Well, we saw you come to the front there at the beginning. Happy told us before the race that this was one of your favorite tracks, and we saw it, man. The first 7 laps, you were in 4th place. It was amazing to see. Went back and watched it. You didn't really do anything crazy, but cut the apron, ran the bottom line. You're just picking them off left and right. You're right. You drove through the field a couple times. You and the leader got into it. At the time, we didn't even realize you were a lap down. We didn't see anything egregious tonight, but we think you did a great job.
Yeah, I feel bad for the leader. I mean, he I don't know why he was blocking me the way he was, but he was blocking me pretty hard. I mean, it's not. I wasn't trying to wreck him. I stayed on the bottom line. With the blocking, I lifted about 5 or 6 times. Told him, I'm not gonna lift anymore, and he decided to come across my nose. So I mean, I don't feel like I did anything egregious, like you said, but I just feel bad doing that to the leader because I'd hate to be in that position. But
And we made that point. We made that point in the broadcast. We just get paid to drive the trucks. We don't get paid to pay out the penalties, and that's just the way I look at it.
yeah, 10-4. I mean, another one that I was involved in, I was 3 wide, and I think the guy on the bottom pinched me up into the guy up top. So that one I felt really bad about, but didn't really need to take it 3 wide there. But I felt like I held my line and everything. It's Kansas, man. You could easily take a 4 or 5 wide here, and
Now, when you were trying to get your lap back and the unfortunate contact with the leader, did you get damage to your truck? Because we saw you fall off a little bit there. Or
I
you
did.
weren't fighting to get your lap back.
No, I had damage. I had about 35 seconds worth. It was enough to slow me down. I lost some of my downforce. Um, again, it is what it is. I mean, did I really need to race him hard? Which I didn't feel like I was. I was faster than him. I could have gone around him, but he just kept blocking me. And
Which, I mean, you have that right, man. Everybody has the right to get their lap back, especially
That-
they're that close.
that's the biggest thing. Like I was the first car a lap down, but at the same time, anything can happen to where somebody else could go a lap down, then I'd be stuck. I mean, anything can happen in these races, and I've been in them positions before, and I don't know. I guess it is what it is. He was upset with me, and
And he has the right to be upset. He's the leader.
And
I don't blame him. I don't blame him for being upset. I'd be upset too, but I also would have just let the lap car go. I mean, if he's
Absolutely.
quicker than me, I would have moved out of the way.
Well, good. Well, I like we said before. I don't think it was anything necessarily intentional nor egregious, but he's no longer here, so he's passed on and decided to take his truck home and not come back. So we were talking to Sean about it. Definitely going to have some quote unquote bad apples, but I think overall tonight was really good racing, pretty much from everybody. With the occasional, I mean, we definitely saw some net code. We saw some unintentional contact. But like you said, it's Kansas. You can go 3 wide, and we've seen you do it a couple times tonight and managed to keep that pace. So it was really good on you. How are you feeling about Darlington next week?
I'm okay at Darlington. I haven't been there in the trucks in a very long time, very, very long time. So we'll see. Darlington's it's a beast, man. You're not really even racing the other cars out there. You're racing the track itself. They don't call her the Lady in Black for nothing, man.
Absolutely, and that track changes so much throughout a race, and it's definitely the Lady in Black track too tough to tame, and like you said, you're racing yourself and the track more than anybody else out there. So I think it'll be a super exciting race. If I'm completely honest, I expect to see you up in the front a lot, along with a couple of the drivers that I could hand pick out. But
I
overall,
appreciate that, man.
Overall, really good night for you tonight. Like you said, coming back from the back to the front at least twice that we saw. And way to stay with it tonight. Congratulations on second place finish. And is there anybody else you would like to shout out before we let you go?
Yeah, I appreciate everybody, especially you guys up in the booth and all the admins and everything for running the league. They got their hands full. 5 different series. There's got to be at least 100 drivers in here, so they good for them, man. I'm here to drive. I'm here to try to win and get as best positions as I can and just attempt to stay out of trouble. So, yeah, always, love the wife, love the kids, and look forward to next week.
Absolutely, man. Well, again, we appreciate you coming to race every week, and congratulations on your second place finish, and hopefully get to speak to you again next week.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
Absolutely. And then last but very not least, Mr. Nick Rader, RKR driver, finishing up in the front tonight. Talk to us about your race, how you felt, what the truck felt like. Just how'd your race go overall?
Not great. Starting in the back's terrible, and getting involved with people's stuff is like playing dodgeball. And yeah, it's just tough to fight your way through the pack, with people you really don't know who race around yet, and trying to figure that all out. It's kind of tough.
Absolutely. I mean, we definitely spoke on that a little bit earlier, it's only the 4th race. We have newcomers, and we have guys that know how to race each other, and guys that have been here who don't know how to race each other yet. So it's going to come in time. But you definitely had a fast truck tonight, and it seemed like whenever somebody got out front, they were almost impossible to pass. Would that be the consensus? Would that be what you come up with as well?
I wouldn't say impossible, but it is tough because the arrow changes the car so bad, and you got to, keep a headlight lower or headlight higher and kind of build a run. And especially at this track, the trucks just don't have that much power to, burn the tires off, insanely fast. So everyone's kind of just staying there, until you get into that late run. But it's hard to make a run. It's just, if you go low and you're not below them, that truck gets tight. Anytime you cross it, it's like plowing tight. And then if you're higher, the outside just wasn't really a thing. Just didn't have much of a, momentum out there. In practice, it seemed like it would work okay, but it just, in race conditions, I guess it just couldn't get too close to that to build that momentum to get to the outside. And you'd have to get a really big run to set that up and get to his door entering to kind of get him off and drag race down the straightaway. It just was really hard to do that. And it's kind of more tire conservation through the race that gets you to it.
So we were talking, what happened? So Dudelet was leading when you guys went to pit. Do you know what happened to him? Did you take tires, not take tires?
I took tires. They stayed out 2 more laps than I did, or a lap and a half, 2 laps, I think. So
you were able to make it the time.
I leapfrogged them. Like on those new tires, that first lap you can haul, and I kind of knew that if I get in before them, I could leapfrog them. And then when that Cote guy was coming, I kind of just seen him coming in the mirror, but I was just trying to keep my tires under me. I knew he was going to give it everything he had. He had to, or he was never even going to be close. And then just running my pace. And then I knew once he got to me, there was basically no shot he could pass me with the tires that he's burned off and what I had. I still could go. Like, I was just kind of dogging it just to keep lap times consistent and saving tire. And I knew that he would catch me because I wasn't running full out, but I needed to save for the end there. I definitely didn't want to see that caution with that green-white checker either.
Well, man, RKR 3 for 3. What do you think about that?
Good. It's just, I think that it's just tough with the racing, trying to learn the guys and people just not doing what racing does. I know Zach got caught up in some stuff with, guys are 2 cars off the wall. That you can't judge for that.
I will say that
2-3 wide.
I don't know if it was that wreck, but we did have 3 wrecks tonight. That was some of the worst net code I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, there was quite a bit of net code tonight. I'll second that.
So I guess that plays a factor in it, but
absolutely,
I'm talking trucks not even touching and they're sideways.
Well,
yeah.
I'll be 1,000% honest here. Did you get to have a conversation with Zach before he left, or is that something you don't know yet? Or
no, I don't know. I didn't talk to him. He just left. He was not the happiest camper.
Absolutely. Well, he ended up leaving tonight, so I don't know if he'll be back. But what about Connor Lane? We seen that he was here. He's registered for the race, but I don't know if he ever put any laps down. Do you know if anything happened with him, internet, or?
I don't know. I messaged him, but he did not respond.
I understand that, man. Well, I think overall it was a pretty good race for you, and I say that because you were in the front a lot. I know you got caught up, I think, with at least one incident tonight, and then managed your way back up to the front and then keep those guys behind you. So I think it was a good job for you on that end. How are you feeling about Darlington next week?
Oh, that's a tough one for me. I don't really run that track that much. It's always just haven't put a lot of time into it. It's not one of my favorite ones. So it's going to be a challenge for me. I don't know if you'll see me up front next week.
Well, we definitely hope so. I mean, it's been an RKR sweep the last 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, you guys got to keep going, man.
So, I mean,
yeah, we're going to try. I mean, it's just trying to keep the car clean. That's the goal of that race. Keep the fenders on it, keep it off the wall, and keep damage off of it.
And I love that track. It's one of my favorite tracks. And what I found is that higher steering ratio is better at that track.
Yeah, higher
Yeah,
steering ratio, and like William Kern said whenever we interviewed it, it's more of racing yourself and the track versus racing the person.
Yeah, you
you're
don't
next
race
to.
the vehicle, you race the track.
Yep.
All right, man.
Like give and take.
I mean,
Well,
first win since the duels. I know it's got to feel pretty good. It's definitely good for team standings. And I want to give a shout out to your teammate, Ernest King, who ran in the front a lot tonight as well. I think this was the first.
yeah, he had a fast truck, real fast truck tonight.
Absolutely. I think this was the first chance we've really got to see him up front and run around a bunch of guys up front. So he did really well tonight. So I definitely want to give a shout out to him and Alex Kier. Shout out to your whole team, really. I mean, you guys are kind of running away with this team points thing. But
Yeah.
before we let you go, man, anybody you want to shout out?
Well, thank you guys and the team. Great job for RKR. Another win. Good job to Ernie. He held up front up there. I think he had some problems late with the pitting or something, but he had a great run all race. So shout out to him and the rest of the guys, and on the next week.
Absolutely, man. Well, again, congratulations on your first place finish, and maybe we'll get a chance to talk to you next week.
Thank you.
Well, Jace, it's been a great race here at Kansas, night race. I had a blast calling it, seeing the different leaders we had and the chaos we had on track. But listen, next week at Darlington, it's going to be this 100 times over. There's going to be a lot of tempers flaring next week, a lot of guys getting into each other. I'm looking forward to a great race next week at Darlington.
Absolutely. Looking forward to a great and super exciting race. We appreciate everybody at home that stayed and watched, everybody that commented tonight and put a like on our live stream for the HVRL Championship Series at Kansas. And we hope to get to speak to you guys again next week. Have a good night.